Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Frostclaw, but you can call me Frosty, Stormy, or Seth, whatever comes most naturally to you. Thank you all so much for coming back, for checking me out for the first time. If this is the first time, I recommend you go back and start from the first video in this series. But yeah, thank you all for returning. That means the world to me, your support and your views. Just the fact that I'm making content and you are choosing to watch it and enjoying it means everything to me, so thank you so much. Anyways, with all that aside, welcome back to another episode of The Suicide of Rachel Foster. I really hope you guys enjoy it, so time for me to get out of here. Get back into the game. Bye. Well, not bye. The video is just starting. Hi. Have fun. Thanks.
Irving?
Merry Christmas, Nikki! Ho, ho,
Jesus
ho.
Christ.
It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected that.
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
No, I'm very
Yes.
mad.
I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like in the old Laurel and Hardy movies?
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
What a dumb question.
One
Why would we
doesn't
be calling
just
about
become a
this?
sleepwalker from one day to the next.
Astute
It
observation.
happened when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
That would have been
No
nice to
parent
know.
leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Why?
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
No, they're not.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
That's what we said.
Yeah. I'll do that. Irving?
Yeah?
Sure.
I like that you call me Nikki. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Nikki.
Whoa. I'm so happy for them. They've really bonded over this tragic and traumatizing event. Well, now that I'm here, might as well go over the fact that it's actually scientifically proven that people who go through stressful, traumatic, hard times in their lives together become closer much faster. And the reason for that is, if you think about it, it's actually super obvious, super simple. But basically, people... Excuse me.
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
So you're excluding the idea that I received our Lord's calling in the dream?
I never thought about that. Sister Nicole doesn't sound bad at all, though.
It does.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion
the
of
echo is
celestial
cool.
bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
That does
What about
sound pretty
her?
cool, but screw
In
him.
the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
Anyways, what I was trying to say was that it's actually very simple. Because if you think about it, the way that people grow really close to each other and like learn to trust each other is through very long periods of, well, being together and learning to trust each other. When you're put into like traumatic, life-changing situations together, it's like You just speed ran that whole thing, where you're forced to prove to each other whether you can trust each other or not, and whether you'll always have each other's backs or not, and whether, you know, whether you're compatible or not. So, it's kind of interesting. Alright, I'm here. Now what?
Nikki?
When there was a
Parabolic
party,
microphone?
my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced
That
in
was
and out of the
so
church,
out of context.
but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Price. She used to get so mad.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
Yeah, probably wasn't as
Mystery
interesting.
of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
Not
riddle.
really, but cool.
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible. Yes. Oh,
What?
something like,
Okay.
down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end. Round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How...
Yeah, that's a
It's-
horrible riddle. I don't know. I would never be able to
I-
remember that.
Wow. A total mystery. Want to play?
I guess?
Yes, I need
I
to think
don't
about it. I
know.
have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Yep, very cool. Right? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
Goddamn sons of... Oh, I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Jesus,
Keep an eye
calm
on it.
down.
Normally, no one's around in this weather, but
It's just some sleeping
Never know.
bags.
Oh, okay.
You really hate the homeless,
okay.
don't you? Do I know how to play the organ?
you want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night. Really?
Hey, what are you doing there?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
Huh?
You think it's too horror? The church, the
Yeah,
organ,
that's not
the
how
notes
cell phones work.
reverberating
This
in
is
the
what I was
dark?
trying to say. You can't
It's
just
been years since anyone
hear
played
through them constantly.
My
You have to
mother's heart would break to
call
see it
and
like this. She adored
whatever.
it.
it. You should take it with you to play it.
Take the
Important.
organ?
You're better off listening to a cat in heat than my scales.
Yeah.
Well, you can always pick it up again, even if I don't think it's crucial. I mean, playing the organ.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Uh-huh. Then there was Rachel,
love to
who reminded
talk.
me how useless I was in music.
Wow, you really
Look
hate
how
this
good
girl.
Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a real ear for it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Rachel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Was she so perfect?
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking.
I am amazed that you hold so much spite towards a 16-year-old classmate who your father had an affair with, got pregnant, and then she committed suicide. Just amazed. That's all I can say.
What'd you find?
Cool.
The paintings of the saints. I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
Hello? Look, it's the riddle. I was literally gonna check here anyways, because it always looked weird to me that this stairs just had this open area. I was like, oh yeah, there's where it is. I didn't really need the butterfly, but cool. Now that I don't need a guide, you're giving me a guide.
Oh, shit.
That's very small. Go in. Thank you. Spam that mouse button. You guys don't mind all the clickety-clackety, do you? Well, that's not creepy at all. What the heck? What the heck is all this?
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
No. No decorations.
Is everything okay?
No,
Found something.
nothing is okay.
What?
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay. There's some windows. Drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
Okay, calm down. I find it weird too, but like you're
This
being
place doesn't
really
make sense.
crazy.
No one would live down here.
Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
Wait. There's
Wait,
gotta be an explanation.
Why? There's nothing here.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency, so I'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
Calm down. It's an empty room.
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Okay, a toy. Teach me to talk, the speech therapy manual. I'm getting seriously disturbed by the fact that all this happened just because she has a speech issue, because she's dyslexic. That really bothers me.
Did you get out of there?
You know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe. There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the suicide.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with anything?
I found a box. It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it. The box is empty.
No way. I can't...
Let me go on.
Breadcrumb?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
We have to call someone. We have to get out of there right now.
No. I found a key. It's from my old music box. The one in Leonard's room.
I'm having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
I don't know and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think? Someone could have been in your room.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on.
I'm still confused who was on the
Here.
phone. Alright, well, we're heading to our room. Hopefully nothing happens to us on the way.
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
Oh.
No way.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why. Why all of this?
We'll figure it out with the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just...
Listen, a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line, old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
all good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
This is true.
If it's true, you realize what that means.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father... he spent years in there, in total solitude. With the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience. He wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
You're joking, right? You think he did this?
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you?
What do you
My
mean, how
father
dare
might have
you?
had
He
a
is
lot
a
of
deranged
weaknesses,
man.
but surely
Stop defending
what you're
him. I don't
saying-
understand the narrative of this
Leave
game where
out
they're
that he
defending
cheated on
this
my
guy.
mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old. But fucking hell, don't you dare even think that.
What? That's the least
He would
crazy
never
thing.
have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Why not?
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you,
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me.
What? Why is she so adamant about this? This is stupid. Can I use this, please?
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel.
Okay,
Maybe
I've
with
got all
items
this. I
from her
don't
real
need the
room.
game to recap this
Holy
for me. I've
Jesus,
been
that's
quiet for the
freaky.
last like 5 minutes because it was actually
Some people
interesting.
think she didn't commit suicide.
You don't need to recap this
Some
for me. I
even
know all
think
this.
she's
Just
still
let me
alive.
continue the game.
I have to think it through.
Great, I just
What
missed that dialogue option.
concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call.
They didn't
They
say
said
she
Rachel
wasn't
isn't
dead.
dead.
I'm so confused about the
And
writing of
the
this game.
lipstick from
Was
10
it
years ago
supposed
turns
to
out
say
still
Rachel
good.
isn't dead?
And
Was the
then
line given
my father's
wrong?
various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the Timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction.
There was a literal body,
If
okay?
Rachel
Obviously,
didn't kill herself,
she's dead.
Rachel could have lived here. But
She's
if
dead.
she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no Timberline.
There's
money.
literally a body.
No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no
Can I
reason
please
for her
continue
to
with the
live in a
game
fucking
now?
underground replica of her room. My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff.
Can I
Is it a
please put
message?
it in?
Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something?
Why are you
Dad?
so obsessed with your dad?
My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune
I've
again,
been waiting here to put it in.
but I must.
Thank you. Jesus Christ, I should not have gotten that mad about this.
The
I'm mad.
27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game.
Dang.
And I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. The voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Day 9. So much for leaving. So much for calling the sheriff. I have extremely mixed feelings about this game.